Good morning, welcome back. Last day on this bar. We got 5 rows to finish putting together. All right, so we're starting with new boots and beaver tails on all these rows, except for I didn't buy enough beaver tails to do them all because we have some that are in really good shape. Like that's in pretty good shape, but it does have some wear on it. And if you look at that notch there, you can see where it's not out, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna try and weld some hard surface on the edge of this. Let me show you. So these new boots have these nice notches on here that kind of are supposed to seamlessly flow into this beaver tail. They wear. So we're gonna try and build this area up here a little bit and see how it works. And Brock says he's going to do one after I do one, so we'll compare welds here. With any luck, we'll build this up without welding it to the boot. That would be not what we want to do. I bought some actual hard surface rod, some HC 470 online, so we'll use that. I'm not a professional welder or cameraman. I failed to record that, and I did a good job too, dang it. Do the other side. Probably melting the rubber or burning it.
Should I take this off then and figure out a way to hold it?
I don't know.
You have those triangle magnets or whatever? Even if you just put up. Do that.
Yeah, definitely burnt the rubber. Oh, it cracked.
Too much heat?
Too quick a cool down. Crap.
We have some more.
Well, shoot.
Do you have to quench it in water?
No, I was trying to cool it off so the rubber would quit burning.
Where's the rubber at? Can't take that out and put it back on?
Well, yes.
That work?
Yeah, we got more to do.
Like the rest of them are used. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll have to take them off. Try it this way. Oh! Whoa, that cracked too. Maybe we're not gonna be able to weld these up.
Damn. Boy. But too much heat?
Too much heat. It cracked there and there. Yep, that ain't gonna work. Buy new ones. Not worth it for the $15 we're saving here. Alright, well, shoot. I'm sure there's some technique I could do different to do better, but we cracked the two that I welded, so that's not going to work. Maybe it's too much heat. Brock's turning me way up. Welded nice. I thought this one cracked because I cooled it down with some water to stop that rubber from burning, but that one didn't even see any water. It just was cracked by the time we were done welding. Shoot! So, do I run this one until it falls apart? Weld up the crack? Dang it. Yep, I don't think that's going to work. Too thin a metal, apparently. It's not that thin, but that didn't work. We could probably run beads on here just fine on this cast, but not on those tails. It's alright, they're not that expensive. It's not a big deal. Well, you win some, you lose some. I lost that one. Oh, I see it. It's okay. So, we'll use our used ones up, and we'll get some new ones to have on the shelf. Well, actually, we'll see what we got for used ones. We might have enough, the whole extra set of used ones that are not really wore out. I don't know. Now that I look at them, I'm like, what are we doing here? It's fine. It's fine. Just put it back together. All right. We are down to the last couple of rows here, but we had a little issue on this. Just hold up one of those bolts there so we can see that. So that is the bolt that holds the closing wheel arm, this arm, up to there. And there's supposed to be a seal around there. Those seals. Are those different? No.
No, it's all...
Okay.
Like, yeah, it's just coming apart.
Anyway, they got a little smashed and the washers got boogered up. And so we need new seals for 2 rows. So we can't put those 2 back together. I'm not sure why it happened to these 2 rows and none of the other ones, but that's what it is. So anyway... I'm going to get those ordered, and hopefully we can get them soon, but that probably won't happen today. So this is going to sit here over the weekend now, but that's all right. Anyway, Brock's going to finish putting together what we can on these 2, and we got some screens to clean out and just go through. You can grease all the rest of the row units, Brock. There's all whatever grease zerks are on here, 3 or 4 on each row, and we'll get as much as done as we can here. I'm taking the cooking filming equipment in the house. We've got to go film another cooking video. If you didn't catch that on the video the other day, my mother and I have started a cooking YouTube channel. It's called Baking Bakers, and you can find a link to it in the description of this video. We've got one out already, or a couple videos, I guess. But yeah, we're doing some cooking stuff here, and my sister Anna is home today. It happens to be her birthday, so we're making birthday cake today.
So here we are. Nathan said that we are putting the rows back together. I got them together as much as we can, at least these 2 here. Can't put the closing arms on because up here we ordered the seals that go in there, and we can just get the blade, or we can get the blade on because that bolt we can still get out over the blade, but we can't put the closing wheel on, or the gauge wheel, sorry. So that's why we're leaving that off. Not a big deal. It won't take long to put those on once we get those seals. But I'm gonna go around and grease this, or the rows that are done. I think there's 3 grease zerks on it. One up here at the pivot point, one down there at that pivot point where we cleaned out, one down at the bottom where the opening blade is, and I don't know if there's any up here on the arm. I think that's just a regular bushing. Yeah, I don't think I remember seeing any there. But then we'll just go around and see if there's any more on top. I don't think there's any up front there since it's just mounted. There's a couple here, but let's go around and find all the grease zerks that we can find, grease them. We do have to add a little bit more than usual to the ones that we cleaned out, since we did clean out all the grease. But again, with the Milwaukee grease gun there, it doesn't take much time. So we're just my luck. Didn't even get done with the first row and we're out of grease. But at least I know this next grease tube will last quite a while. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is why you grease after you wash. I know it's been a couple days since we've washed this, sprayed it down, but right there, that is water. I am pushing it out of the grease site or the pivot there, and that'll freeze and break stuff. So you always, I don't know if I can, Nathan's better at this than I, but I don't know if I'm pushing any more out. See how all that water's coming out of there? That's why it's really, really important to grease after you wash. Look at all that. Might be a little bit of water, but when that freezes, that'll crack a lot of stuff and break it. So I'm cleaning out these screens on these super coolers here, and what this is, it has a magnet on it and a screen on it, and it's to catch all the metal flakes that are in the anhydrous, because anhydrous is very corrosive and it rusts the insides of those tanks. So on the end of this is a screen and a magnet, and we should see a whole bunch of metal shavings. Whole bunch of metal shavings. Yep. I don't know if you can see that really well in there, but see if I can bang it out on the floor. All that was from the inside of an anhydrous tank, and we don't want it going through the super cooler or anything like that, so that's why these magnets are there. I think there's one on the other one too. Yep, right there. So what I'll probably do to get all that stuff is just go get that Milwaukee shop vac and vacuum it up. But yeah, so get these out, probably rinse them off, clean them off, and put them back in, let them do their job again. But that's what all that rust is from, the inside of an anhydrous tank, and it's doing its job. So
well, did you film anything? Did they see it? Okay, good. So then they're all up to date. So we're done here until we get our seals, which will probably be Monday, because it's Friday. Actually, it'll probably be crap. They run on Mondays and Thursdays. It's possible we get them Monday. Might not be till Thursday unless I go up and get them. Anyway, whatever. It's fine. What else have we done? Check tires.
Yeah,
Did you pull those screens?
Found some water in the thing. We pulled the screens and got all
Found some water in what thing?
grease in it.
Oh, in there. Well, that's because you washed it.
Yep.
So, okay. You greased all the row units?
Greased the
Hubs? Cool. Cool. Okay. Well, this is about done then. Just waiting on a couple of parts, and we're in pretty good shape. It is about lunchtime, and I've been having that issue with my pickup truck here with those sideboards and killing my battery. I tried to lube them up, and I was rather unsuccessful. And frankly, I just don't want to mess with it. So I have made an appointment with the local Ram dealer, and so that's at 1 o'clock here. I'm going to head down that way. Brock's going to follow me in my Chevy truck and pick me up. I don't know if they intend to do this while I sit there and wait or not, but I don't really want to sit there for 2 or 3 hours. So I'll just have Brock pick me up. We'll at least go get some lunch, and if they're done in half an hour to an hour, I'll take it home. If not, we'll go back some other time and get it, and no big deal. Ha! All right, we're back. My truck is back too. Stop it. So, power running boards are super nice. They're also super expensive. And, well, they want to put new motors on and new hinges, or rebuild the hinges. They didn't really tell me what all that involves. But they want to charge me a lot of money to do it. Like more money than I would spend on running boards, even if I was buying new running boards. And so I can either just continue to hit the disable button, or try and fix them myself, which is probably what I'm going to do, but I'm not paying them $3,000 to fix running boards. I'm not doing it. And in typical dealer fashion, while your truck is in there, they find everything else they can to find that's wrong with it, and they tell me that my exhaust manifold is cracked. I have not verified that, but I have no reason to doubt them. Apparently that's a thing on new Rams, or on Hemi motors, I guess. The older ones broke the bolts, the newer ones break the exhaust manifolds. Is that true? Hold on. And exhaust manifolds, they want another couple $1,000s to fix and change. Now, I don't know how hard those are to do. I do know that the part themselves, not very expensive. So, we may be working on a Ram truck here in a couple of weeks when we don't have anything else in the shop, which we should have a little bit of time. So, but while we were gone, look what we got. We got a box that says Tractor LED lights. Huh, how about that? My lights are here. Let's open them up and see what they look like. There's 2 boxes. We got a lot of lights. Oh boy. Oh, these are big boxes. Pull one of them out of there, Brock. We got some connectors here. I don't like the looks of that, but that's okay. All right, we'll figure it out. What do we got? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be beautiful.
It's gonna be bright.
Yeah, that's heavy. So, that tractor's just on the back side of the door over there, and we can start figuring out how those all get mounted and what's what. I assume they're all labeled 6075. That's probably a 6,000 lumen LED light. So anyway, we'll open these up and see what we got, and we're pretty well done with the bar where we're sitting. I gotta go back in the house and film some more cooking stuff, so we'll let Brock work on some lights maybe. Okay, well, there's no directions to tell us where any of these go. There is a list of what all is in there. But they're all labeled pretty well, got their part numbers. Brock's going to sort through them, put them into piles, and try and figure it out. On the website, it told where stuff went when we ordered stuff, so he might be able to go on there. But you can see we got all the different styles. Like, it says this is an amber light, like a flasher. But that one's got the right end, just plug and play. This one, same thing, it's got the right end on it, you just plug and play. This is one of the headlight, goes in the grill or in the front, you know, like in that spot. So I gotta go in the house and see what's going on in there, but Brock can work on this. We got the amber flashers for the end of the marker arms or warning arms there that go over the duals. Cool. It doesn't look like so much when you put them on a little pile on the floor. Okay. What? Well, it's, 2 boxes full. This looks much more than that. Anyway, let's go see what we can do. We're gonna start with the easy ones, which are the ones that snap into the top of the cab. So that pile, and that pile. Yeah, let's do that. So it is relatively warm out today, so it's not terrible working in the back of the shop that's not heated here. However, it has been raining most of the day, and it's raining pretty good right now, and I'm sure you can hear it pounding on the tin roof because there's no insulation. Brock, it'd be really nice to finish this.
Oh, you have no... you do have an idea. Yes, it'd be awesome.
We've been talking about it for probably 10 years. We should just do it. Problem is we don't really... I mean, we have an idea how to do it, but we just haven't done it, probably because there's no real support. There's nothing to attach steel to or any interior walls. So even if I just went through and spray foamed the tin, there's just nothing there. So we kind of have to build stud walls, but these walls are on an angle and it's a pain in the butt to do it. And we started one year and we just haven't done it. We just need to do it. Anyway, we're working on lights today. All right, so this first light we have is an amber flasher. It goes right there. I'm pretty sure that plugs in, but I'm gonna need 2 hands to do it. It did indeed plug in. Now this should, if I can maneuver that in there, just kind of snap into place. Or just sit in there. Looks sharp. I don't like how secured or unsecured that is. I'm gonna mess with it a little bit. Got it. I just didn't hit it hard enough. Well, it snapped it back out, but it did snap in there pretty good. Like that. Okay. We'll put all 4 end flashers in, then we'll try them, because I want to try them, right? All right, Brock. Hit the flasher switch. Those are not amber flashers. I did not think they were, but that's what the box says they are. Okay, turn them off. I wondered if that was not the case. Okay, we might have to do a little trial and error here. Amber. Those are the boxes that we just, oh boy. All right, well, let's see what these ones are. I haven't actually opened all of them, so maybe they just mislabeled them or put them in the wrong box. Maybe. That one doesn't look amber either.
Looks the same as...
Yeah, it does. Oh, it's got a different wire.
Yeah.
I got a harness on there.
But maybe we should go open them and see if there's any 4 ambers.
Uh-oh. How we doing?
Well, at least the one didn't work.
One didn't work.
I didn't have the other one plugged in.
Oh. Have we gotten any of them to work?
No.
Okay. Huh, how about that? You got all these put together? So we're working on hanging the lights that go up underneath the cab, and at least that's what I'm doing. Here's the new one. I had to steal the bracket off of the old one because, well, the bracket that comes with the new light wasn't going to work. There was no way to get them on there and get this bolt in with the light in play. Yeah, I'll show you, but yeah, we had to switch brackets. So this is the light for that top front cab that kind of hangs, and this is the bracket they give you. The problem is if you put the bolt in there to bolt the light to the bracket, then you can't get this bolt in. So you have to bolt this up first, but there's no way to tighten that bolt up inside that housing, and then you can't get, and if you put this up first, you can't get the bolt in through here because the housing is in the way. So that's why we have to switch the brackets. See, these ones would have been the same way, but that's why they got this long extension to get that bolt where it goes up out in front of the light, so you can get a socket up in there to tighten it up. Oh boy, we have made some progress. We have some very, very bright lights on this tractor. Holy cow. So everything is working at this point. We got to get our tail lights put back in. And we still got to do the ones in the hood and the ones on the end of those arms there, the orange ones. So our only issue at the moment is that our orange lights aren't orange, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, we got the lights on the cab all to work. Brock is changing these ones on these arms here. There's no connectors on the old ones. Like the wire just plugs all the way back. I don't know where it connects. It's got to be somewhere, but the new ones come with, you know, just a pigtail with some loose wires and then these crimp fittings. So we cut that one off. He can strip it back and crimp the thing on there and put that back together. So we got to do the ones up front on the grill here yet. Those got to kind of unbolt from the inside, and I'm running out of time. It's Anna's birthday today, so we're doing birthday dinner and trying to get stuff ready in the house. So I'm going in for that. We'll let Brock finish what he wants to, and then he's going home. You good, Brock? Coming back next week? Okay. Someday you'll show up?
Won't be Monday for sure.
Won't be Monday. All right. Well, maybe Monday we'll get the rest of these lights in. You guys can see what this tractor does, how it lights things up here. And we'll see about getting the rest of our parts for our anhydrous bar. And then the plan is to get the bar out of here and then start doing more of the service work to the tractor. So we got the oil changed, but we haven't done any of the other filters, and we got lots of service work. We're going to go ahead and do the $1,500 service early on it, change the oil in the bogies, idlers, hydraulic oil, the whole 9 yards on this tractor. So that'll be next week's project. Thank you guys for watching today. We'll get this lighting stuff figured out here next week. And I did want to say thank you to you guys. You guys are super, super generous. Yesterday, if you didn't see that video, my boys had a little plea for donations at the end of the video. They're doing a thing for the American Heart Association at school and raising money for that, and have an online giving link set up, and I put the links at the description of yesterday's video. You guys blew it out today, and they've each gotten, I think, a couple $100 worth of donations already, so thank you for that. That was very generous of you guys. But yeah, if you haven't seen it yet or heard or want to check it out, our second video, the baking baker stuff, link in the description. More videos coming on that, but they're going to come out a lot slower than what the farming videos do. So have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you guys next week.